talks about my humble beginnings in Brooklyn before we had money and all of that stuff.
And you kind of just touched on something that we all, I'm sure we all felt when we first got a chance in the business, is just being really terrified of what you suddenly were responsible for. And realizing that, yeah, you were doing it there in the quiet of your studio or there at Marvel, but then it eventually was going to go out and other people were going to see it.
Scary.
It's a frightening concept.
Oh, I was scared. I was scared my whole time in comics. This is going to be hard to believe. I spent 55 years earning a living in comics as a freelancer. I mean, 15 as a freelancer, and then on staff for 30 years, and 55 years total doing comics. And there wasn't one time that I was sure I was going to get another job after I finished the one I had. For the first 20 years, I kept telling Virginia, I can't promise you another job after this when I turn this one in. It's a stupid way to make a living, that you don't know if you're going to be working next week. But I did that. I don't know how, for a guy as timid as I was, I don't know how the hell I survived that, because I need some kind of guarantees.
Talent.
Well, but the point is I didn't know it, and in fact at the time I thought very little of my stuff. I thought it was awful, and everybody else, Don Heck, I thought had the greatest style in the world, and I wished I had a style. Everybody else had this and they were free and easy. They were doing nice free stuff, and I was too tight. The point is that that's a hell of a way to make a living, is to not be sure that, oh, the worst part about it was that I wasn't sure every time I opened up a script, that I could do it. I said to myself, oh my God, can I do these shots? The guy's asking for ski scenes, he's asking for interplanetary, I have to create a flying saucer, I have to create a new society on another planet. Who the hell can do this stuff? I never was sure. And then by the time I got halfway through a story, I'd start to understand, and I would finish it well enough. But how'd you like to go to work every day and not be sure you could do the job? I mean, that was a terrible time. There were times when I really wanted to get out of the business so badly. I used to pray for the end of comics, I swear.
Great, thanks.
This question's for Marv. Marv,